Jeez, that was close. I mean, the plan of blowing up the airship was already dangerous enough, but I expected it to work at least. No idea how he survived that crash, but hey, he's dead now anyway, so let's grab that head and move on. Alright, the next one on our list is Wendy Okupa, the only female of the Koopaling gang. Now, one thing I've always wondered about her is whether she is the only female Koopa out there. Oh yeah, that's a good point. You have people like Camilla and Kylie. So obviously she isn't the only female out there. But now that I think about it, that does make a story I heard one time possible. Well, I think so at least. Oh, the story that they are actually Bowser's real biological children, just like Bowser Jr., which is the only confirmed one so far? Well, I mean, that's what I found out through the courthouses who put out these bounties we are doing right now. However, there's no proof at all that they are actually related, and that's mostly because the state has no idea as well as the normal people. Bowser is some sort of mysterious legend after all, and people like to theorize as well as speculate about this famous outlaw. So in the end, you get a lot of these weird crock-pot theories that make no sense at all. But they still become quite well known because Bowser doesn't dispute any of these claims, and people don't really know that much about him. Now, personally, I don't believe that the Koopalings are related to Bowser. Just look at them. They look completely different compared to Bowser himself, so there's no way. However, Bowser Jr. does look similar to him in a lot of ways, so I buy that. However, the Koopalings? No, they were just picked up from an orphanage by that monster to turn them into deadly henchmen. But anyways, as far as I know, Wendy should be somewhere... Oh snap, get down! Well, it seems like we didn't die at least. I mean, this isn't heaven. Although it seems like I did mess up my shoulder and got some burn wounds. Also it looks like we've got captured. I didn't expect Wendy's airship to be that close. I think they figured out we're going after them. But luckily enough, I accounted for this. Close your eyes because you can't know where I actually stored it. Ah, that's better. Now we need to get out of here before we are spotted. And I think on the way out we should mess with this airship a bit. And maybe grab some supplies.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Alright, what can we do to mess with all of this? My shoulder. A little bit too enthusiastic. Yeah, this should do. Alright, this is the part where we run as fast as we can. Now that's another one down. I'm glad we were able to find her head. And we got some cool jewelry out of it. Although I'm not sure what we can do with these weird rings. Actually, now that I think about it, stuff like this does confirm that one rumor I heard. Oh, the one about the Koopalings' origins? They are a bit mysterious after all, so people have been speculating where they actually came from. Now, some people talk about an orphanage, like I told you before. However, some people out there also think they came from a circus. As you must know by now, the Koopalings all have unique fighting styles. For example, Wendy, who we just killed, can do all kinds of tricks with rings, and she's also amazing at ice skating. While someone like Lemmy can do all kinds of crazy things with balls, like standing on top of one and moving around on it without falling off. And all of them can do stuff like this, with each one having a different focus. So maybe they used to be part of a circus and did some sort of act there. It's the only thing that makes sense, to be honest. Why else would they be able to do stuff like this? I mean, Bowser Jr. can't do any weird tricks. All his moves and abilities are focused around defeating his enemies. So it seems like Bowser didn't teach them any of these tricks. So maybe they learned all this stuff somewhere else, like a circus. It could be that Bowser actually saw them at a circus and decided to take them. This could be true at least. Some of the tricks they do are handy in combat, and Mario is known to be a skilled acrobat in certain ways. His platforming abilities are insane at least. So maybe Bowser thought that these circus Koopas were able to defeat Mario. But sadly enough, we can never be certain about this, because Bowser and the Koopalings will never tell any of us the truth. They are ruthless criminals after all. But, it doesn't matter. To get back on point here, it's a bit scary that they are coming after us now. Now I know that our next target, Iggy, is close by, and I bet that taking down the airship of Wendy will certainly draw him in. So I think we have a unique opportunity here. They will probably try to surprise us again just like Wendy did, which allows us to set up a trap of our own. Now, I found some bombs and also this rifle on the airship, and I bet we could use this to bring a Koopaling to an explosive end. So, let's set up a camp and wait.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, it looks like we're in for 2 Koopalings. How great. Auf Wiedersehen. Bullseye. Now let's go and see what is left of them. Hopefully enough to identify them in some way so we can get that bounty. Either their shell or head should do. Ah, cool, this should do. Now, I didn't expect Roy to come as well. But hey, now there are only 2 left. But they are also the most dangerous. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a part 2 to the whole Koopaling thing. There will be another one, the last one, because it's going to be a short 3-part series with an epic finale, I hope at least. So, stay tuned, and then, that will be coming out soon. Tell me in the comments what you thought about it. Please leave a like, subscribe, click the bell button, all that good stuff. And I love you.